can you put the genie back in the bottle with the credit that is available out there from various sources, regardless to that? I mean, are you happy to live on credit? I mean, I wasn't brought up like that.
I was brought up really strictly with money. We had to earn everything. We had to do jobs to get our pocket money. My mum did everything right. She was very strict about money. She would never buy us anything unless it was birthdays or Christmases. She was very austere about everything. And actually, I kind of kicked back against that. And I was terrible. I've been a terrible spender all my life. And actually, at the moment, I'm going through the whole guilt thing in that I've realised that I'm not giving a good example at all to my 10-year-old, and actually it needs to start right from when they're tiny, not seeing you know...
Do you know what? The thing is, and we forget it, is that there's no shame in saying, I can't afford it.
Exactly.
There's no shame in that. To say it to your kids is a really good lesson. And my mum never said it to me. I was an only child, was absolutely spoilt rotten, had no value for money whatsoever, trusted boyfriends to manage my money, lost loads of money as a result of that. So now I'm a bit of a stickler about it. And that's why my daughter had a debit card when she was 11.
Can I say something? I've been out with much younger men than me, you know, when I was in my late 40s.
She's just showing off now.
I'm not showing off, but I did notice...
She's bored with loans. I've been out with a younger bloke.
I can tell you it's a generational thing of this attitude to debt and wanting things, because two of the guys I went out with were 20 years younger than me, and they were in their late 20s when I went out with them. And they had a completely different attitude. They wanted trainers, they bought trainers. Yeah. They wanted everything they wanted, they just got on a credit card. And they were both brought up in very strict homes, just like you were and I was.
But how do we reverse it? How do we reverse the fact that the most exciting thing for me in my Christmas pile of presents was a board game? That would be my last present. I'd open up, be so excited. We can't, obviously, we can't go back to that. But if we keep continuing at the rate that we are, many of my friends will sit round at Christmas going, what do we get them next? They've got everything.
But, you know, we put such pressure on individuals who are just trying to lead a life and make life good for their kids. And, OK, we might make wrong choices and etc. and maybe we don't need it. But we have to remember the power of these businesses. They put multi-million pounds into manipulating our wants and our desires.
Can we do anything about it? Can we reverse it?
They need to be controlled.
Well,
they need to be controlled.
But look at debt in society. The gap between rich and poor in our society is widening, not shrinking. So the people at the top in our society...
Particularly our society, but not
our
across the world.
society in the UK, the people who earn above a certain rate of pay, they haven't felt poverty. They've actually got bigger bonuses, better pensions and so on. And the people down the bottom are struggling along. Yeah. Many of them have seen their pensions shrunk, and they are struggling to make their ends meet. And I think that, you know, we've got to accept that Britain is a place now where poverty is hidden.
Yeah, absolutely. And it would be insulting to those people to say it's just about them wanting a new pair of trainers. Often it's about getting a food shop.
But also, Kate, to say the most important people in our house isn't the telly, it's me and Paul. And if we say no, it means no. You just have to be able to say no to your child and if you say that if they want something, say pocket money every week, save it up, and when you buy it yourself, you'll feel even better, you know.
Yeah, but we must say to people who got into debt who are watching this programme to seek advice and not to continue to take loans out, because there are ways. You can go on websites, you can go to Citizens Advice, and you can get out of debt, and there are people who will help you get out of debt for nothing. And the government has a really good service.
Absolutely, Janet.